What's up, everyone? We're here with another episode of Two Straws. We have a very special guest coming off of a huge win in Atlantic City. Sorry, I forgot.
Yes. Yes.
We have Nate The Train Landwehr coming on the stage right now.
What's up,
Hey,
guys?
Nate.
Yo.
How you doing? Thank you so much for joining us. How you feeling?
Oh, I'm feeling good. A couple stitches. Ain't nothing too bad.
How
You
many's a
look
couple?
good.
A little more than a
Yeah.
couple.
I got two right here. One in my,
Okay.
and then I got 8 on top of this head right here.
Oh, I forgot
Ooh.
about that one. Jeez.
Yeah, we cutting it. Yeah, you got
You got the
that.
little side Harry Potter going on
Definitely
now.
my receding hairline. I had to cut no hair.
Yeah, there you go. Now you got hair. You could just braid some into that
I
and
know,
you'll be
stick
good
a
to
couple
go.
in there. Yeah,
Just like slide your part over to that side. Just start your comb over.
yeah.
Oh man. Yo, yeah, you clean up nice though, man. You look good for just being in like a fight. Like
It was a
how
fight, but it wasn't too long. But for a couple 4 minutes,
I mean, but
yeah.
honestly, watching it, it felt like 3 whole rounds in that one round. Like that was like fight of the night in one round for
I
me.
know. I was hoping I get the fight of the night and the performance bonus. That would have been balling.
I
Yeah,
don't see why
you were
not. I mean, you
close.
had my vote.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, they
The
was like,
problem was there's
oh,
too many knockouts, right? There are like 8 on the card. Was that a
yeah. I got
what?
the performance bonus, but I didn't get the fight of the night bonus.
I
Okay.
mean, that night we had 2 eye poke TKOs on one card. It was pretty epic.
Yeah, it was good
Yeah.
that I stole it. It was good for me because it was easier to steal the show with all those other kind of things happening,
Mhm. Mhm.
and plus the
Yeah,
main
what did you
event.
think of those? Oh, oh,
Oh
leave them alone. Leave them
no.
alone. It was their first time, kind of
So
one of
I
their
have a
first times.
question. When you have a fight like yours and you're sitting and you're watching the rest of the card, are you like, yeah, I got that money in the bag? Like
I mean, I was pretty sure of it just because, but I was like, anytime I fight on the card, I look up people. I was like, man, Bruno Silva, he might take it.
mm.
I'll be like, okay, Buckley, oof, Buckley on there. Damn, he might take that 50. I just look up who's on there, and I'm like, I ain't got no competition between them, but I knew Buckley was going to be a run for the money, and I thought that Bruno Silva was going to get me a run for the bonus.
Is that why you let the guy hit you a tiny bit in the first part of the round just so you could secure the fight of the night? You're like,
I
as long as
wasn't
there's some
trying.
drama.
Got me, though.
I've seen 2 of your fights live, and sitting next to our manager Brian, and he gets very stressed out when you fight. And I didn't understand why until I saw you fight for the first time. There's just something about when you fight, it's like you gotta take a little bit to get, that reaction and get you going or something.
Yeah, what's that movie with Jake Gyllenhaal in it? With his
The Roadhouse.
no, the one where he's a
Oh,
fighter, something like that.
Which one is that?
left
Oh,
Southpaw.
Southpaw.
Southpaw. Yeah, I was
Oh,
thinking about
okay.
that. Yeah,
You had to go Southpaw to really start beating him up.
yeah, for sure. I mean, it's just one of those things. I gotta fight. I gotta get it, make it nasty. Fight, man. These guys, they're fast, they're young, they're tall. It's not getting no easier. You know how it is, and it's shit real life.
Hmm.
For sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that was the San Diego card, right? The first one that you saw him fight at.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh
that
yeah, that's
fight.
a good one right there. Yeah,
Yeah, Onama was it?
yeah.
David. Yeah,
Hey,
that that fight. I was like mad at you because
I was like, why is he playing with his food? What is he doing?
Man, it was just the perfect opportunity to do some cool shit. You can never waste that, especially when you're in the UFC. It's like I've been over the world fighting in Russia, and when ever since I've been in the UFC, it's been crazy because I came in a weird time with COVID, no
Mm,
fans, and then now the fans back. We got to make up for lost time.
yeah, well, you really know how to steal the show. Did you know your opponent from when he fought on M1 Global, or were you guys kind of like different times?
Now, see, I fought on M1 Global. He fought on like a kind of like a road to it,
Oh,
a
okay,
feeder, like a kind of like a feeder show, organizational. So
okay.
he wasn't really technically in M1 Global, But I don't want to brag, but I happen to be the champion.
You had a what?
He
I
doesn't want to
happen to be the
brag.
champion. You know what I mean? And it's crazy because all the guys from M1 that was champions have done extremely well in the UFC.
Yeah.
What do you think that's about?
Just they knew how to bring the real deals in there. They brought all the good guys. Think about it, over there in Russia, they're one of the bigger promotions.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
And then to win when you're not Russian is kind of a big deal too.
Oh, for sure, man.
They
It
don't
was
make it
kind of
easy for
like
you over there.
coming from over there, and then my first fight was in the UFC was in Raleigh. It was kind of like a letdown. I was like, well, this kind of ain't that Raleigh. I thought the UFC was like, what? This thing kind of feel a little bit small, but it's
Mm.
big.
So you say that you're, a huge showman and you're there to put on a show. Have you ever thought about taking your, talent for being on the mic into like pro wrestling or anything in
Nah,
broadcasting?
man, nah. I'm not ready to do no backflips off like that.
I mean, you don't need to do backflips if you have
Backflip,
like the gift of
I
gab,
wouldn't
which you
mind doing
do.
a little tag team champion match, but now we'll see. I mean, I don't think so. I just like the real thing. You know what I mean? It's a lot harder to do these kind of things when it's real than when it's scripted.
Yeah. Well, like
But a lot of
everything you
those
say.
scriptings, yeah, it sounds scripted. It sounds like you like have a notebook of quotes. I feel like everything you say belongs on a t-shirt. I would buy them.
That's what I was telling Brian. I was like, I'm gonna need to come out with me a quote book, Nate the Train
Yeah,
book.
you should.
Coming
You
soon
need.
on Amazon Prime.
Yeah, there you go.
I mean, they're doing
Just
their
like
own publishing now, aren't they?
I'm not sure. I just buy shit on there.
I would buy a t-shirt that says when I'm not losing, I'm winning. Like that, I would straight up like
Yeah.
I would walk out wearing that t-shirt for my next fight. Like that was
Yeah, I know that's one of the things I miss from Russia. I used to just have a bunch of shirts. I'd come out and throw them out when I walk out. I always used to bring like 20 shirts with me and throw them things out. They kind of crack down. They kind of leash you up in the UFC. You know how it is.
yeah, it's annoying, all the cool things that you can do as a fighter, like with your outfits and everything. You kind of like locked down in something, and then you got to give them everything, all your clothes too, at the end
Oh,
of the
we need
fight.
one item. I'm like, well, just take the gloves in. I don't need it.
Yeah, you got enough.
I think a quote that I would want on a shirt was what you were saying all of fight week, which was I felt bad about it, or what were you saying?
I didn't feel good about
I
it.
didn't feel good about it. I
I
think
didn't
that's the
feel
famous quote.
good about it. Yeah. That's why I was
what
messing with Brian.
what's that in reference to?
Oh,
Like,
that's just an inside joke. She'll have to
oh,
tell about that.
oh, we
It
can't
was it
tell.
was in reference to anything and everything.
Eh.
I think that's the favorite one. And then what did you say after the fight? See what happens when you fuck me up.
Whoop my ass and see what happens. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good
Hey, he
one.
was doing well. See, a lot of people good about dishing that shit out, but when it comes back around, they wake up.
Yeah, I think that's like your kind of X factor, right? You have that ability to change things around where a lot of people would just keep falling into that trap of like feeling like they're losing or feeling like the fight's getting
Yeah,
away
see,
from them. You like find a way every time.
I already know this is real because the thing about fighting is you could be out of it, out of it, out of it. Think about look at that perfect example is that Usman versus the champion now. He wasn't
Mm-hmm.
gonna be the champion. He kicked him in the face. Now Leon Edwards is that guy.
Yeah.
Where do
Yeah.
you think
It,
that grit comes from you?
Oh man, I think sometimes you're just born with it, and I have to just give it to my city, man. Our city's tough. We're
mm.
different down here in Clarksville. I'm
What's the difference?
blessed to be a Southern man.
Yeah, yeah. No, there's definitely that grit that like you got that dog in you. Like that could be one of your t-shirts too,
I
every
think
time.
when I was born, the lights was off, so I was born in the dark. You know what I mean? I didn't see the light until I was a grown man.
Oh, okay. This is the beginning of the autobiography
Yeah,
of Nate
this is
Landwehr.
like the acknowledgement, or what is it? I don't know, when you talk about with the intro.
The little
Yeah,
origin
intro to
the
the book.
story.
origin story. Like
Yeah, yeah.
Bane. I was born in the darkness.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Does being a father affect that grit too? Does it make you even more of just like you latch onto something and just like
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to say because I try not to take that with me, you know.
okay.
Now I try to add that extra. You know how it is. You start adding all these tangibles. It's already tough enough. Then you start talking about, man, I gotta pay bills. And you break yourself in the background. You know,
Mm.
too many people think about fighting wise. You're only doing this because it was your passion, and then later comes, all right, you're getting paid pretty well. Because the first time you did it, it wasn't nothing. So had it been passionate, it was just your passion. Eventually, you get paid, and then you start thinking about the money and all the shit you got online. But in all reality, it was just the passion that brought you to it all.
Yeah, it's
So what
really
keeps you
awesome.
going?
Yeah.
100%.
What keeps you
Yeah.
going, and what keeps you motivated, if not money or
See me? What else I want to do? Construction, maybe. You know what I mean? I mean, I got some options, but as far as doing what I just done, what was it, 4 minutes and 50 some seconds? I ain't gonna be able to. I ain't gonna be able to do that nowhere else. Plus, it's like I'm a nice guy, but I like to get that shit out of my system sometimes and be mean with it. I don't think that shit'll play out nowhere else on planet Earth.
Yeah.
mm-mm,
Nah, I love
mm-mm.
what you said when you like we did it because it's our passion. Because so many once you get to this level, it's easy to overcomplicate it and be like, I could be
Yeah,
world champion or I gotta be the best of the world. And it's really like you love beating the shit out of people,
yeah,
and now
just
you get to
like
do it
a
for a
joy.
living. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like
it's
a
just joy.
privilege.
100%. It's just don't need to overcomplicate it. You don't need no game plan. That's why I tell people just go out there and get in a fight, and your training gonna kick in. I
Yeah.
tell all these young guys, it's like you out there thinking. You ain't even gonna be able to fight. You just go out there, get yourself in a battle. You're gonna end up slipping, rolling, doing all the shit you've been training.
I feel like you could like come out with a mental coach like DVD or something.
Yeah, that's what my wife always like, you gotta do this and that. I'm like, I'm just trying to punch some stuff right now.
Great
Let me
minds
grab the
think
back of that
alike,
head,
man.
throw some uppercuts, and yeah, I got a little something. I'm out here in this garden, been planting garden seeds.
Hey,
What you
okay.
growing?
Oh, I grow a little bit of everything. Today I planted some potatoes, you know.
Okay.
Okay.
Little potatoes. Y'all,
I love potatoes.
that's a little something y'all might not know about me. I'm an avid gardener.
Oh, are you
Okay, what
like
do you
into
grow?
farming and stuff?
Yeah, I've been gardening for about 5 years now. My mother-in-law a great gardener. She was just a professional at it, and was old school, so she never really took breaks. So if you wanted to talk to her and hang out with her, you had to do something. So I
Mm.
picked up gardening to spend more time with her, and I kind of fell in love with it. So
Aw.
she passed away a few years ago from lung cancer.
Oh,
Oh, I'm
And
sorry.
that was a pretty good battle, but you know, it was a beautiful thing, and learned a lot from her in that experience. And bro, she was a fighter. She fought. They gave her 4 months. She battled for 21 months.
Wow.
wow.
So I mean, there's nothing to take away from it. Just her time, and of course, I wish she was here, but you can't tiptoe your way to the grave.
Hmm.
Mm.
That's really awesome that you're keeping that tradition going. You think you're gonna pass it down to your son too?
Oh yeah, he already been out there helping me.
Yeah.
Ever since he born, we've been out there. I put him out there in his what they call it's called a bassinet. You know, it's like a little carrier for him and
Oh,
keep him in
that's
the
so
shade.
cute.
He's a little Asian man.
Oh, is Robin into it too?
I mean, yeah, she will help, but she's more into she likes the last end of it, the harvesting.
Oh
She doesn't
yeah.
She doesn't too much. She doesn't too much like all the dirty work.
Mm.
She likes to go out there and pick the. There's some. It's something different about going out there picking your own everything. And certain times of the year, you can pretty much feed your whole family just walking out there. It's a beautiful thing, natural.
Yeah, that's really cool. You got to get some chickens too. Chickens
Yeah, I
and
used to have some chickens.
oh yeah,
I
too
didn't
much work.
feel good about that.
Oh no, you eat the
Let's not talk
chickens?
about the chickens.
Did you fry them? You fry your pets?
No, I'm just playing. They're hard. They're hard. They're hard to keep up with, and
Mm.
you got to worry about other people's animals coming messing with them.
Oh yeah. Okay.
It's a whole little thing that you got to do, and it's a task. And it's especially now that I'm traveling back and forth with the training. I try not to put too much extra work on my wife. She got one
Mm.
job, and that's to look after that boy.
Yeah. Well, that's really thoughtful of you, not leaving her with a ton of chores to do when you're
Yeah,
down for camps. Do
yeah,
you
for
still
sure.
travel for your fight camps?
Yeah. I've been down there in South Florida and at Team MMA Masters, so
Oh, nice.
working out well for me.
Nice.
No, and it's
Nice.
definitely showing you level up. But how crazy was it? So you had an opponent switch. You were supposed to originally fight Sabatini, and then your coaches didn't end up making it there until what was it, fight day or weigh-in day?
Yeah, I think they got there. Matter of fact, they got there when we weighed in the day of the weigh-ins. But I
Mm.
had brought my other boy with me, Kelvin Garcia, so it wasn't nothing but making weight at that point. All the work is over. All these guys, they need this and that. They handheld and damn, they butt coodled and hair brushed and put on some makeup, and it's like, bro, we just out here fist fighting. How hard is it? You throw a punch, I throw a punch, and we're gonna see what happens.
Wait, so do you not let the makeup lady put makeup on you when you're doing your media and stuff?
Nah, but I mean that's still they got to, but I'm like, look,
Just a
fill
little
me up,
blot powder.
powder me up, nah.
Yeah, just keep it natural. I like the
Yeah.
natural look.
Yeah, it's all kind of stuff. It's so weird that with all the hoops and stuff we got to jump through.
Mm-hmm. Just punch someone in the face.
I
It
know.
is an
That's another
entertainment
thing.
sport.
It's so crazy the way probably only 10% of the people in the fight game actually get punched.
Mm. What do you mean?
What do you mean by that?
Think about how many people are in orbit. You got managers, you got coaches, you got the staff
Oh,
at the
yeah.
promotions, you got the promoters, just got so many different people that's involved with it, that's just around it, that's never getting punched, and then you got
Yeah.
punched, and then you got the IRS coming for you right off the rip.
Hey,
Yeah, they
where's our
don't pull
cut?
any punches either.
The UFC are big three letters, but that IRS are big three letters too.
Yeah, it's like you
They'll
got to
get
take it
you.
from everyone. Well,
Yeah,
that's why I like our manager Brian, because he every now and then he'll let you punch him in the face. Like,
yeah. Brian's the real deal. I love that man. I call him Uncle Brian.
aw.
I
Have
was
you
actually
ever?
looking forward to sparring him. He didn't bring his mouthpiece though.
Oh,
Better watch out. The man got them skills.
yeah. I was gonna ask, have you ever sparred him before?
No, I never sparred with him, but
Oh, okay.
he definitely
I
got
think
them.
it's time.
Yeah, I'm not lying.
He might be scared. I feel like he hasn't sparred with any of his male
No, but that man,
clients recently.
my boy Brian Butler is not scared. He about that life. Shout out to Brian Butler. He's a man. He's a man's man.
Yeah.
No, he is. He is. How did you end up getting connected with Brian?
Well, in M1 Global, they had this thing to where when you win the belt, you defend twice and you go to the UFC. So I'd already punched my ticket to the UFC. So I would just call in all these managers. First question I would ask, I'd be like, "What's your favorite Nate the Train fight?" And if they ain't have nothing good, I just hang up on them. So
Damn.
yeah, if you ain't gonna take 10 minutes to look up my shit, you gone. So I mean, he passed all the tests, and man, he's well connected. I say in the world of the fight game, legitimate, he might be the best, but without a shadow of doubt, he's top 5 on the planet Earth as managers of being there, knowing who to talk to. He's got champions in multiple promotions. I mean, you can't get a better manager than Brian Butler with Sucker Punch Entertainment.
Nice.
We'll clip that out. He'll love it.
It's a commercial for Sucker Punch, basically. That's what that's what our podcast is.
Exactly.
So, what are your plans in
Two.
the next?
How y'all come up with? How y'all come up with 2 straws? What's 2 straws about?
two
Two
straw
straw
weights.
weights. And a little spin off of Little John.
It makes sense now. 2 straws, yeah.
And a spin off of what?
And the East Side Boys.
Or 2 chains,
Okay.
I mean. 2 chains.
I'm like,
That was it. I know. I was like, wait a minute, that wasn't right.
I always thought it was because a cup, when you get it at a bar, like if you get not a cup, a cocktail when you get it at a bar, is 2 straws in it.
Because we often drink on our podcast.
Yeah.
Not right now, but we often do.
I'm in
When
camp
not in
right now,
camp.
so I can't. And Jess is fat. No.
Yes. Yes, she is. She has entered fight camp today, actually.
Hey, there you go.
Where I'm gonna be fat. I've been smashing ever since I just got done fighting. I've been eating.
Good for you.
Nice.
I gotta
You
slow
earned
my
it.
roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to eat everything in the garden right now. All the potatoes.
Well, it's growing right now. This plant. The only thing I got in there is this edible. Is some garlics.
Oh, well, don't smash those.
Yeah. Every time, yeah, I like some garlic though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Oh yeah. So, what's your plans coming up next? You know, like are you on vacation? Are you trying to like heal up as fast as possible? Like what do you think is next for you?
Oh man, what's next is just spend this time with my family. But my son's been alive for just 6 months, and Daddy's been gone for quite some time. So I'm gonna spend some time with him, and with my wife. Take her somewhere nice, maybe tropical, maybe wherever she want to go. I ain't saying, but I say I could point to the map and go right now. You know what I mean? And
Y'all should come to San Diego.
San Diego, I've been there.
It's not that tropical
I
right
not to
now,
go to the same place more than once. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Cause it's like I just ain't got enough. What me and my wife do, this is how we travel. I'll pick 3 places. She'll pick 3 places. We'll write them on a card, toss them in a hat, and we'll draw.
I love that.
That's so cute.
That way, kind of like faith is kind of like because we ain't got. I mean, we ain't got enough time and resources to go everywhere we want to go. But with this, at least we get to try. You know, kind of like fate kind of takes us. So we've been all around the world like that.
That's so cute. I love that. I'm gonna steal that from you.
Yeah, it's a
I'm just gonna put some lame places in there though. Maine.
But see, that's how it goes though.
Yeah.
It's usually, believe it or not, it's cheaper to go out of country than it is to in country. It's so weird. Like you can go to Florida and spend thousands, or you can dip out and spend the same thousands. It's like, what? How does this even make sense?
Yeah, it's like the flight might be cheaper, but once you get there, it's way more expensive.
It'll cost you $1,000 to get over there, but once you get over there, it's like, we like to go to Korea. We got family in Korea because my wife's half Korean. So.
Okay.
We need to get over there. Definitely need to get over there. Take the boy over there. But I didn't. And then you don't realize till you have kids that both parents have to be there to get them a passport. One parent can't get them a passport.
Okay.
Just in case they're trying to dip out of the country with the kids. So we gotta get him a passport. Go over there to Korea, show him off, and hang out with the family over there in the mountains.
Yeah, that's awesome. Was it weird coming home and seeing how big he got once he got back home?
Yeah, it's like he's growing like a little tumbleweed right now. He's a big boy. Yeah, y'all might not know this about me, but I'm an honorary Asian man myself.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's hear some Korean.
I speak a little bit of Korean, tad bit, you know.
Let's hear it.
Yeah, put me on the spot. So you could say like "안녕하세요." That means like hello. Kamsahamnida, like
I
thank
know
you.
that one. Yeah.
And then it's like Enjo means sit down. I know a couple of things like that. And usually when I get up, I could listen to it better. I've been trying to teach myself how to read and write the language.
Okay.
Like it
Wow,
looks
that's
like
really
a bunch
cool.
of drawings, but it seems all their sounds we have it in our language too. But it's just time consuming. Every time I'm in camp, I learn a little bit, and I'm like, all right, put this shit away. You got you got one goal. You don't need to be
Yeah.
learning, and you need to be out here mad.
You got to get on that Duolingo. Just do a
Mm-hmm.
lesson a day. Easy.
Yeah, I know. Oh, so if you want to say "f you," it is Yo Moga.
Yo Moga.
Yo
Okay.
Moga.
I remember that
Yeah,
one.
I remember
I
one time
remember
I was
like
my cousin, she's lives in Seoul, so she taught me how to say that one day when I was drunk, and I just went around pointing at all the security, just like yo Moga, yo Moga, yo Moga.
How'd they like that?
Oh, they was like, who the fuck?
Isn't there like one's like Sheba or something, right?
Oh, I'm not sure, but it's definitely different over there.
Okay. Do you like it over there?
Oh, I love it over there. The only
Yeah.
problem is over there, you get used to eating so much
Mm,
because their food is so natural, and then you come
yeah.
back over here with these eating habits, and you'll blow up.
No.
Mm.
You'll blow up as soon as you get back, like because you get used to eating a couple like plates on top of plates on top of plates over there, and you
Yeah.
won't gain weight because it's all real food. And you come over here and you try to smash 3 plates, and you'll gain 10 pounds in a couple of days
All the
because
sodium
they're
and
eating the garbage.
yeah. What's your favorite Korean dish?
Oh, I got plenty. Of course, bulgogi. I like.
Oh
When
yeah.
I was over there, I ate some sea slugs. Some, and they was
Oh.
alive. Ate some
Ooh.
squid, some alive octopus.
Oh
You
my
gotta,
gosh.
you throw it in your mouth. You gotta be like, you gotta eat it
Don't
up.
you feel
Swallow.
bad?
You gotta chew,
Oh
chew,
my
chew,
god.
chew, 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 chew. Because if you don't chew it up real good, the tentacle will stick to your throat on the inside.
Oh, that's their final fight, right? They're like,
Yeah, you see them things, they're alive, right? You don't feel good about it.
oh, that's
And then
horrible.
you're like, dang, I'm about to eat this little thing.
Oh man. Is it like the head too? The head and the tentacles or
It's all of it, the whole thing. He's just sitting there looking at you like this, man. Come on, bro.
like you really gonna eat me right
I was
now?
just in this thing chilling. Yeah, it's
Does
I
pretty.
it
couldn't do it.
taste
Mm.
good?
I don't even know. It was so
You
fast.
can't even taste it. You got to chew it so fast. You're not even
I was like,
tasting it.
YOLO. When in
You're just
Rome,
in
right?
survival mode,
Yeah.
trying not
Yeah.
to choke.
Everybody you just look around, everybody do this.
I feel like that'd be in Squid Games.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy. Well, that's cool, man. Is also how many times have you been to Korea?
1, 2, 3.
Okay.
So we'll probably go back on this 4th time. Last time we was there, so the way you say uncle is Samshun and the way you say aunt is Wesamo. So they was like, don't y'all come back without no baby. And this was years ago. So now, so now we got a baby and they're like 90, 92, 93, 94. So I'm like, we gotta get over there.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
running
And it's
short.
like when I go over there, I train with a Korean top team and they're all cool. And it's so
That's it.
crazy. Yeah, it's so crazy the way you could just go anywhere and find a subculture of people who got fucked up ears and wear flip flops all the time.
Yeah, no, it's really crazy. I've been watching that show on Netflix called the 100.
Oh yeah, that's wild, ain't it?
Yeah, and I feel like there's a lot of MMA fighters from that gym who end up getting on the show.
Yeah, they're good. There was good. It's crazy. They got a couple guys. The first time I went over there and trained with them, none of us was in the UFC. Now it's like, okay, what's up?
Aw.
The Ninja Turtle guy, he's real good. He was over there. I met him, and
Oh
forget that
yeah.
doing real well at 205. He's in there. This is I forget his name. It's a Korean name for sure.
Yeah. Something cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. All right. Well, I hope you have a fun time picking your next vacation.
100%. All right, guys. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
thanks
thanks so
for
much for
being on.
joining us. Enjoy your time off. Rest up, heal
All
up,
right.
enjoy family and your garden.
I'm about to start a podcast myself called One Feather.
Do it.
Well, you're gonna have to invite the two straws onto it.
All
I'll be
right,
your
guys.
first guest.
Y'all take it easy.
All right.
Bye.
He's so funny.
He's hilarious. He needs his own podcast, honestly.
He
He
does.
needs
It would be
he needs
very
to do
chill.
something. People
Yeah.
need to hear his words because he's got a lot of great ones.
I would watch his gardening instructional videos.
We should actually pitch that to him.
Yeah,
Because how great would it be to have him teaching you how to garden?
Yeah, I wouldn't be stressed at all. Because I get stressed. I tried to start my own garden. I was stressed out. I'm like, oh man, nothing's growing, or something was growing and now it's dying. And
Yeah,
he'd be
you
like,
killed my aloe.
you
I
know,
see its dead corpse every time I
that's
go to
just
your
the
house.
way it goes.
Mhm.
Sometimes it just wasn't meant to be. You just got to plant another
Mhm.
seed. And I'd be like, I wouldn't be discouraged. I keep planting those seeds. Do it, Nate Landwehr. Just be like the train. Keep on chugging. Yeah, I think he'd be great at that. I think he would.
Yeah, I think we need to push that. Get Brian and Nate onto it.
Yeah, we will. We will. All right, guys. Well, that was another Two Straws. We'll be back to do the next card that's coming up. What's the next one?
Oh, I don't know.
Ah!
I'm
We'll be back
still
for
like
it.
in a time warp for like from UFC Atlantic City. I'm
Yeah.
still in that mindset. But yeah, gotta
Yes.
move on.
Yeah, we got to move on to the next thing. And then 300 is the weekend after that. So a lot of fun stuff coming your way. This has been another Two Straws.
We'll see you later.